there, and welcome to this Tuesday's vlog. Well, it's election day, and whether you're American or not, you've noticed that there's been a lot of energy and activation around this particular election, and it's no small wonder. And frankly, as I've looked on social media, for example, I've seen a lot of needling and antagonism, and a lot of that has come through the people of God. You know, I was thinking about when the people of God were divided around maybe 900 years before Jesus walked the earth, when the 12 tribes of Judah were divided, and we had 10 tribes in the north, and Samaria was the capital, and 2 tribes in the south where Jerusalem was the capital. And the truth was they were all the people of God, but the people in the south from Jerusalem had a lot of power. Look to Samaria and look to the people, so-called people of God, and they were so incredulous and so indignant, those so-called people of God. Look at the way they behave, look at what they believe, look at how they worship, and there was all this antagonism and all of this division of the people of God, and frankly, it was political division then. And so then we move it, but the truth is, let me say this one last thing about that, the truth is, they were all into, the surrounding cultures had become so powerful, become so political. They were all intrigued and enticed by political power. And yet they were the people of God, and God was turning them back, come back to me. And so here we are almost 3,000 years later in 2016. And we see the people of God divided again. And let me remind you that Jesus prayed, John chapter 17, verse 21, Father, make them one, even as we are one. Division is never the goal. We want to be one as the people of God. And so whether we're divided by race, or whether we're divided by denomination, or whether we're divided by political preference, this is never the goal for the people of God. And so I want to say, no matter how this election day turns out, our primary allegiance is to Jesus Christ in his kingdom and not to another kingdom on earth. And so today I want to say I'm grateful that I live in a nation that does provide freedom through democracy. I'm also grateful for the freedom, ultimate freedom that comes through Jesus Christ. And then I'm incredibly grateful today that God will build his kingdom, and I can know that and be assured of that, and that there will be no political power that overrides his primary rule. And so you can be assured of that. You can be confident of that this day, no matter how this election turns out. God bless you, whether you self-identify as a Christian or not. God bless you today.